What's going on, everybody? Hope y'all doing okay. Welcome back to another Cruise with Smooth. That's something you don't see every day. A lawnmower driving in the emergency lane. Looks like something I'd do on the weekends. Before I get into it, if you like kind of my take on stuff, my perspective, opinions, topics, give me a like, give me a comment, subscription, hit the notification bell if you want to know when new stuff goes up. If you want to know my opinion on something I haven't addressed in any of these videos, leave it in the comments. Even if I got to research it, I'd be more than happy to do that. So, this one's probably going to be pretty short. My family and I, if y'all watched any of the videos, my family and I went to Tybee Island, Georgia. Stayed in Savannah. And went there on vacation. Had a wonderful time. Before that, the last family vacation was 2019. We went down there for summer vacation. Had a blast. We planned on going down in 2020, and all the things happened. And I don't mean this to sound what's the word I'm looking for here? Pardon me. I don't mean this to sound disparaging against anybody. But even when some of the early restrictions were being lifted as far as travel goes, and you could go out of state via car and do stuff, and the outdoor restrictions were lifted, we still didn't want to go, because right after things started reopening, even with restrictions and distancing and all that, the Black Lives Matter protests started happening, and there were a percentage of them that did turn rather violent. And I wasn't particularly comfortable staying out of state with my family while that was going on. So we went and bought a 4-foot above ground pool and let the kids go hog wild, basically. And we still have the pool. They love it. We got to go back to the beach. They had a blast. I had a blast. So, but the thing that was so cool is where I work at right now, we're still under mask mandate. And every morning you go in, they do attempts. You got to fill out the daily self-certification. You haven't had the COVID symptoms, you haven't been in close contact, things like that. They also ask if you're vaccinated. They're trying to compile data on how many people have had it and are vaccinated, so they can make a determination on when the mask mandates go away in the building. You go in for a temperature scan, and you pick up your masks for the day. Disposable masks, I typically grab a few of them, so if one gets dirty or torn, I have an extra one to swap into for the rest of the shift. But, so I've gotten, unfortunately, very accustomed to not seeing the faces of my coworkers. And it's kind of wild, like sometimes you get stuck next to someone who you don't know for a while, and then you go on lunch break, you're sitting down in your area eating your lunch, and you pull your mask down, and there's some people that they look totally different under the mask. Not a good thing, not a bad thing, just a thing. Well, anyway, the thing that was pretty enjoyable about going down to Savannah and Tybee Island is almost no one had a mask on. And it's amazing. I didn't think I'd miss it as much as I have, seeing other people's faces and, just you tell a joke and, someone laughs, or, getting to see someone smile when you're courteous to them in a line, or the look on someone's face when you're, you let them out in front of you in traffic, or look on someone's face when you don't let them out in front of you in traffic. Just all the little interactions that you don't get to see with someone due to the face mask, all the facial expressions you don't get to see from someone who's wearing a face mask. And it was very enjoyable to be down there. The only people that wore masks that I remember seeing were tourists. No judgment. I'm sure some of them had, pre-existing health concerns where it was a good idea for them to. Or they were not vaccinated yet, or they couldn't get vaccinated. A gentleman that I go to church with, he's unable to take the vaccine because he's allergic to something that goes into like 95% of all vaccines, and so like he can't get the flu shot. So his doctor told him when the vaccine started rolling out, like, look, you can't get it. And so he's, relying on herd immunity from everyone else. I know several other people with similar allergies or other health concerns where they shouldn't get vaccinated because the cure is worse than the disease for them. It was just so enjoyable to be down there, see everybody's faces. I think the only people that wore masks, there was one restaurant that we went to where one of the servers that we had wore a mask, and a lot of the hostesses wore masks because they're forward facing, right there. They're not in the kitchen. They're not around people that they know are immune or vaccinated. So, but it was just so nice to see so many faces of people. I really enjoyed it. I guess that's what I got for this one, folks. Catch y'all next time. Thanks for tuning in. Stay safe. Take care.